So yeah, I'll give you the time. You can say whatever you want or plug yourself, whatever you'd like to end
Sure.
with.
Yeah. I don't know. I've really enjoyed the conversation. I mean, I think we have a few differences in opinion. We also live in very different places, right? And so, um, I guess I appreciate the chance to talk to people for two reasons. One is it's not to get my ideas out there, although it's nice to discuss them. I'm always someone that likes to keep myself in check, right? So if there's someone that can challenge me to say, okay, why am I listening to this person? Well, what is it that I like about this person? What do I agree with? What don't I agree with? It's good to be always held accountable, particularly if you're going into politics, right? Because it gets to be quite messy. So, what I like about speaking with someone like you is that you're someone who I consider very rational. So you're on the left. Now, in the States, it's all the left, the right, the left, the right. And it's just so, it's almost annoying. I get sick of hearing it. That's something that I get sick of hearing Jordan Peterson say, or Dave Rubin, or anyone else. People that I like listening to, I get sick of hearing the left, the regressive left, the regressive left. And it's like, hey, these are people. You talk about identity politics, then don't lump everyone into a group, right? So that's something that I feel like the polarization, it's not as bad here, but it's coming here. And I feel like we need more people that are moderate, right? We need more people that can disagree and still have civil discourse and show that we can be mature, that we don't have some intention of, I don't have some intention to get power or money. This is just, I want things to be better. I want to, bring out my opinions. You're the same. You care about people. You give a shit, right? You give a shit about the state of your country, the state of your fellow citizens. I'm very much the same. We just don't always agree on what is better for our citizens, right? So I feel like if we can somehow get more people doing this is the answer, because we've both, given so many examples of these people that have gone into this far right or left or whatever ideology, more right we've talked about tonight. And the danger is people don't check themselves. And if you don't, politics is only people. People are in charge of all this. So you can look at, the United States of America, but Trump is a person. He puts his pants on one leg at the time, like everyone else, whatever this expression is, right? That's why I'm always looking at, like, what is the motivation? What's the intention? Does this person have a sense of who they are? Has this person been checked psychologically? Does this person have anger, aggression issues, and undiagnosed PTSD that they're lashing out and they don't know they have it? What I find with a lot of, people on the left is you're getting lumped into these SJWs when there's just a lot of people like you that are nothing like that, right? You're very moderate, you're very reasonable, you're very educated, you have your facts brought to the table. So I guess I don't have much to say except that I've enjoyed this, and I'm happy to I've learned a lot. I have some things I want to go look up now after we're done. So I'm happy to also talk to someone in the States, because it's nice to understand, other than the news that I get, what's really happening in a place like California, So yeah, much appreciated. Thanks for having me on.
All
If
right,
you have any
great.
more questions, let me know. But otherwise, I'm good. So
Yeah, yeah. I think we should have another discussion maybe another time about
sure,
something specific. I'm also trying to
keep
get
it
together
topical.
like a panel of people, so maybe be like
Oh yeah,
3 or 4 people. Hopefully you'd
sure.
want to participate in that.
Yep, for
But
sure.
yeah, yeah. So hopefully we have more discussions in the future. I really enjoyed having this conversation with you.
Ditto.
Um, yeah, and so what's the next video that you're gonna have coming out?
Oh, good question. I've got a list of things. It'll depend on what I'm feeling more fired up about in the moment, I guess. But I think I'd like to do, I haven't outed myself to a lot of my friends with my new opinions. A lot of my liberal friends don't know where I'm at. So I'm a little nervous. So I haven't had a lot of chance to tell people about what I'm doing, going into politics, all these different things. This winter was very introspective. I really got away from being extroverted with anyone. So I've really changed. I've really shifted, and it's exciting, but a little nerve wracking. So next one might just be sort of like it's not like a red pill video, because red pill actually means the liberals here, which is ironic. We actually are blue and conservative and red and liberals and orange and NDP. So this really doesn't mean anything, but it would be just something to explain where I'm coming from, what brought me to this position. And it would probably focus on the concept of empathy and how I think it gets people into trouble politically, and what it means, and what is true empathy, and what actually helps people and what doesn't. So that kind of a concept will be probably the next go.
All right.
Um, or maybe just another random rant about hashtags like I did last time at 3 in the
Hmm.
morning. So it could be
Hmm.
something totally benign, or maybe I'll just throw out a video. I will be redoing one of my old songs. The very first video I ever recorded on there, I'll be redoing with my good equipment this week. So you can stay tuned for that.
All right, great. Sounds good. Yeah, so I'll definitely try and get the panel together.
Cool.
I really hope that you could participate in that. I think my
For
next
sure.
discussion should be with another Canadian. I think she's from like Quebec. I think
Oh, cool.
she's a little like we'll see if it works out technically. I don't know if it will or not at this point. But yeah, so we'll have a discussion on feminism. So that will probably be my next video, maybe on
Cool.
Wednesday. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we talk again soon, Kelly, and take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a good night. See you, philosopher.